Hey there everyone, welcome back to Path of Exile 2. Today I'm going to show you my endgame Lich powered Zealot build. This build is handling the endgame with ease, melting bosses and clearing maps without any problems, all while being extremely tanky as well. So without further ado, let's talk about all the details. First, I want to show you where to find the powered Zealot that throws spark, because some of you were having trouble locating it. First take the Bind Spectre skill, then head over to Etched Ravine. Here you'll find two different types of powered zealots. One is a melee version and other throws spark. Which is the one we want? Just pay attention to their attack before you bind them. See that one right there? That's the melee version. Keep looking around and eventually you'll find the spark casting version. Easy. Now let's move on to the passive skill tree. In my previous video, I mentioned that I was going to heavily invest into Recoup. If you don't know what Recoup does, it's a mechanic that lets you recover damage you have recently taken. I managed to reach 93% of damage taken recouped as life, which is absolutely insane. On top of that, the speed of the Recoup effect is incredible as well. So when we take damage, we quickly recover almost all of our life. Pair that with our unique body armor, which also lets us recoup energy shield as well. We also have the Licking Wounds note, which gives us very strong life regeneration. Then, thanks to Zealot's Oath, that regeneration is applied to our energy shield as well. Honestly, I usually just AFK farm breach encounters because the build is so comfortable to play. Other than that, everything remains pretty much the same. We're using the same ascendancy nodes as before. There is also a direct PoE link in the description if you would rather check everything there. Alright, now let's take a look at the equipment. For your Spectre, make sure you keep upgrading it. Start with +2 to level of all minion skills, and once you have more currency, upgrade to +4. Along with that, allies deal increased damage and increased spirit are both must-have stats. For the offhand, we're still using Prism Guardian. It's working really well, giving us both spirit and spirit reservation. For the helmet, we're looking for +2 to level of all minion skills along with the resistances. In the rune socket, I have slotted a soul core of convalescent. Our belt is darkness enthroned, which basically acts like another helmet for us. Inside it, we have Idol of Egrin, which makes enemies affected by our curse take increased damage, and an Idol of Ralakesh for additional spirit reservation. For the body armor, we're using Sacrosanctum because of its amazing energy shield recoup effect. For rings, we're taking Venter's Gamble. For the amulet, we're looking for +2 to level of all minion skills, spirit, recoup, and resistances. I actually lost the spirit mod when I used Essence of Breach for that 40% quality, so I may end up upgrading this again later. For gloves, we simply want energy shield and resistances. For boots, we're using Bones of Ullar's sandals. Here I have slotted Amanamu's Gaze for movement speed, along with whatever resistance you still need. Alright, now let's take a look at the skill and support gems. Not much has changed here. The biggest change is that I switched my curse from Temporal Chains to Despair. This has noticeably increased our damage because our allies gain extra chaos damage from Unholy Might. So Despair ends up being the better choice. Apart from that, you can easily check all the gems in PoB. The playstyle is really simple. For mapping, just keep using Pain Offering to buff your allies. For boss fights, make sure to apply Despair to the boss and place down the Sigil of Power. Once that's done, the Zealots will absolutely melt everything. Alright, that's gonna be it for my endgame version of powered Zealots Lich build. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, comment if you have any questions or tweaks for the build, and subscribe for more Path of Exile 2. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.